This time on JAIRUS of All, you get a good look inside my head, and you get to watch all of us do all of the things. In order to turn myself into the fastest swimming human on the entire planet, I need to motivate all of myself to get all of the stuff accomplished, which includes 3D printing all of the parts to make this possible, like the stuff to mount the motors in, and you know, specialized underwater props, and
shoot, man,
all that.
That's
stuff.
easy. We could do that in a week.
It's not.
Yeah, it is, man.
It's not. It can't be that quick. You can't do it in a week because we need to film everything to tell the story, and you know, we don't even have the infrastructure currently right now to be able to start making the stuff. So that's what I need to do first.
What you meant was, we need.
I mean, we need to do first. It sounds to me like you are planning to blow a bunch of our money on some junk plastic table. What we should do is make something out of real wood. Something that would last a long time and we could pass down to future generations. And we wouldn't be adding plastic to landfill.
You're not wrong.
You mean, we are not wrong.
Yeah. All right, man, we got your infrastructure, so let's build the dang thing. That way we can go out, jump in the old honey hole, test it out.
Yeah, except there's still a problem. We can't print anything yet because the hobbed bolt in the extruder on my printer won't push filament through because all the teeth were eaten off by the carbon fiber filament that I used to do the Buster Sword build. Actually, now it's Buster Sword build. I've had people commission them, and in making multiple swords, I have gotten better carbon fiber and better foam core and improved the process, so now it's lighter and better balanced, which means I'm probably going to have to do another video with one of the really good swords. But I figured I would let you guys know that because all of these things got better, the time period to make them actually got smaller, and therefore the price is less. So if you're interested in one, my email's in the description. You do know the only reason that bolt failed is because you ran the incorrect filament in our printer that it was specifically not designed for. Just saying, specs for a reason. I know that. Regardless, we still need a new bolt. Well, we should at least get a bolt that is a correct grade to run with the incorrect filament then. See, the thing is, there isn't a bolt for sale that's the grade that we need that's already hobbed for the printer. Sounds like the only solution is to open our wallets and have something custom manufactured for us. That is not going to happen. It is outside of our budget. Then we're going to have to come up with an entirely new plan. Nope, absolutely not. We'll just make one ourselves. Okay, hotshot. We don't even have the equipment to do that. Says you. Engineers, right? There's another issue with the printer that could use a small upgrade.
High five!
Oh no.
Our printer is capable of printing polycarbonate, but right now it's having a hard time maintaining a high enough temperature to do it consistently.
And?
Well, I think if we get a silicon sock for our hot end, it'll
That's
fix
the problem.
issue.
We can't find a silicon sock that is made to fit our printer.
We can just model one in Fusion and then buy some high temp silicon and cast our own.
Yeah.
Custom.
No.
You know, I'm glad we agree on this because high temp silicon is expensive and the time period is too long. And time is money.
Exactly.
Well, we can just make a video about it. That'll offset the time and
We're
the
doing
cost.
Aquaman.
High five.
2, this isn't specifically a 3D printing channel. And 3, people have already done really good videos on that. I'm not going to do it again. Plus, there's a really simple and maybe not so pretty solution for this. And it's called High Temp Gasket Maker.
That was a great solution. High five. Just kidding. You don't have a dry box yet, and the filament's hygroscopic, and it hasn't been dehydrated, which means I can't print anything
He means
yet.
we can't print anything, and that's actually a big problem.
Nah, it's easy. We just get a big plastic box,
Stop.
fill it with
You don't understand. Our truck is broken, and we can't go anywhere to get anything because the ignition's dying.
Yeah. That's not my wheelhouse.
No big deal, boys. I got. He means we.
We.
Yeah. Whatever.
I fixed it. Yeah. Dry box time. High five. Finally. Time for test prints. High five.
No. Look, I already tried it when you weren't around,
And now that we have a consistently higher temperature, we have another problem. We have heat creep in the filament. Actually, I was there, and there's an easy solution. We can just print at a lower temperature. No, we can't do that. We have to print at a high temperature. That way we get really strong layer adhesion. That way the parts are functional, not just pretty. You know, I hate to admit it, but this time, he's definitely right. What are we gonna do? Yeah, well, I have an idea, and I haven't seen it done before, but it's a MacGyver style solution that I think is gonna work.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it now! Make it stop. I don't know what you want me to do, man. There's no wires. Stop. We're just gonna have to let it stop on its own. There. See? That project is supposed to be in a separate video.
What about sorry for ruining my intro?
Too many projects in this video already. Okay, well, in the meantime, we can print some parts that we need out of PLA for this project.
Like what?
Do you remember when we got our legs scanned at the Hacksmiths?
Oh yeah. It took forever for that hair to grow back.
In order to get a good scan of my legs, I need to shave all of my hair. Yeah, this is actually pretty decent. One of those safety razors. I cut myself on my knee. It's pretty bumpy. It's cornstarch for powdering so that we get a good scan. Put my foot halfway between the angle that it'll be at when I'm swimming and when I'm standing.
Did that quite some time ago, which shouldn't matter because your lower legs don't change very much, but I'm also glad that I did because now I've got the STLs to make my legs. I mean, print my legs.
Our legs.
Whatever.
High five.
No.
Those legs are definitely going to get abused while I'm building the stuff on them.
Which is why we fiberglass them internally to increase the structural integrity since they are just made out of thin PLA.
You know, if you'd have just used wood, you wouldn't have used fiberglass and released all of those toxic chemicals, and it would have been strong enough to begin with.
Next thing on the agenda.
I mentioned I'm doing carbon fiber and titanium buster sword commissions, and I've had this idea for a while.
He means we.
I mean, we've had this idea for a while to make this thing, to make cutting and beveling metal really super accurate. So it was time to do it now because I had to do the titanium for all these swords. And this is going to be a game changer for projects in the future because of the change in accuracy for making cuts and bevels on metal.
I'll tell you what, that's my kind of tool. Weldered out of scrap, does a dang good job. Redneck engineering.
Then our truck broke down again. Wheel bearings this time.
Not a problem. I got this. I'd do it, but I'm needed at the trailer park.
I'm not sure that's how that works. But we've been doing all this stuff for the build, and there's one major aspect of it that we haven't talked about.
Does it require buying more stuff?
No. All right, fine. We do have to get some stuff, but it's not going to cost that much.
Nope.
Plus, you don't need to worry. We have Patreon patrons.
Nope.
These are the names of the people that made this video happen. Without them, this would 100% not be possible. And for that, I sincerely thank you. I truly appreciate the support. And just knowing that you guys care enough about what I'm doing here to help fund this gives me an incredible amount of motivation. And as always, to say thank you, anytime I make a 3D file from one of my projects, I send them out to my Patreon patrons. So look for an email with my legs in it soon. Never thought I'd say that. Patreon people also get other stuff besides the 3D files and obviously the name on the table. If you want to be part of that group, it's only $1 a month. There's a link in the description. And here is a perfect example of their support at work. The hard drive died in our old laptop, so we got a cheap solid state drive to bring it back to life and make it be not such a turd.
And how much exactly did that cost us?
That's your responsibility. You're in charge of receipts and expenses. So anyway, now I can, we can now learn on teaching ourselves how to program microcontrollers whenever and wherever we want to, which has been taking up a fair amount of time.
Yes, and need I remind you, time is money.
All right, you can go away.
Well, at least one of us has to be responsible.
Go away now. Anyway, I didn't have a clue how to start teaching myself microcontroller / Arduino stuff. I've never been exposed to it at all. And I found these kits on Amazon by Elegoo, and they are great. It seemed like an easy way to teach myself. Plus, in the past, I had gotten one of these for my sister, who's a giant nerd, and she loved it, and she taught herself Arduino and stuff. So I got one, and it's been great, especially since I had no idea where to start. So yeah, link in the description to this. They're inexpensive and good way to get going on. I don't know what most of the components are in this kit or how to use them, but that is the point of the kit, is to find out what they are and learn how to use them. And two that I know that are important for this project are servos and input devices, which is why I got this kit, because then it exposes me to a lot of stuff that I can potentially use to send a PWM signal to a servo, but in my case, a speed controller. They work roughly the same. And all of this stuff is going to allow me to make this project efficient instead of just having some kind of weird override thing like I've done in my other projects, which is why I started learning this now. obviously necessary for this project.
Should have started learning that a long time ago. It's a valuable skill to have.
Okay. Why didn't you learn it earlier then? You're the engineer.
No, we are not an engineer.
Yes, but you're the engineer part of me.
No, I just act like I know stuff.
Anyway. Looks like it's just you and me now. Maybe next time in Aquaman Rising Part 3, I'll actually be able to pull all of my selves together to make some real progress on this project.
Yeah! High
Aw,
five!
man. Where'd you come from?
I'm you!
Okay.
I'm always here.
In that case, I'm leaving.
You mean we are leaving.
Okay, but no high fives.
Would you be willing to share one of those with me?
Nope.